What's up, everybody? Welcome inside the WAFB podcast studios. I'm John Eads, and I'm here with JK Lee from JK Lee Sportz, one of the more popular sports personalities in the Baton Rouge area. Does a lot of different things. Covers high school sports very intently, but also keeps up with college and professional sports on Facebook, social media. Likes to,
stir the pot a little bit.
Yeah, stir the pot.
Gotta stir it up.
Yeah. Let his opinions be known. And we come across each other all the time at 7-on-7s and football camps and obviously the high school football games. And it's week one. As we're recording this, it's Wednesday. The games start on Thursday. We got some good matchups. U-High, Woodlawn. That's one I'm looking forward to. And I'll be at. And then, of course, Friday we got a full slate as well. So thought it'd be a good idea to bring you in here before the season starts.
Yeah, man, let's
talk some ball.
Let's talk some ball, man. You already know.
Lots to get into. Got all the districts in Louisiana right here. This big textbook stack of paper, kind of previewing some of the teams we're excited about, players we're excited about. I do want to start, though, by kind of going over your story and how you got into this, because I know it's probably a lot to it, but JK Lee Sportz, give him a follow on social media. Not his main gig, more of a side hustle, I would say.
Yeah. Not really a side hustle, just like a side passion, I guess.
Yeah, a hobby.
Yeah.
So tell people more about yourself, what you do, and everything like that.
Well, I got into the JK Lee Sportz thing. I tell everybody this story. She never gets tired of hearing it, but Ricky Collins' mom, Precious, she's the one that was like, look, you need to get in the media, because for a long time, I was just the guy going watch all the games on Friday, paying for a ticket and just talking about it on social media. And she was like, nah, you need to do this for real. So she went in, made me create my Twitter and do all. Well, it's X now. Huh? The kids get mad when you call it. They get mad when you call it Twitter. It's X.
Do they? Oh.
X. But
I don't call it
man,
X. I call it Twitter.
Twitter. It's Twitter. It's gonna always be Twitter,
Yeah.
bro. But yeah, man, it was her idea. And man, it kind of took off faster than I thought it was. Like, I thought, going into it, I actually thought it was just gonna be something like we having fun. It's gonna be a hobby, but I didn't expect 5 years later to have the platform that I have. No, I didn't expect the Boot Boys. That came out of nowhere too. So it's fun, man. I love the experience, man. Especially man to sit here with a guy like you, so real respected in the media climate here in Baton Rouge. So it make me feel good, man, when you call me, man. I say, I got to go, bro.
Absolutely. I mean, we've been planning this for a while.
Yeah.
I know you go around, you do a lot of interviews and mobile podcasts. You got the chairs in the back of your truck.
Yes.
Ready to go at any time.
Well, see, so people don't know this about me. I'm also a locomotive engineer, full-time. Yep. That's what I do full-time. I've been on the railroad 17 years now. So that's something. And, man, we get them few days off. I be calling. I text you. Yep. Man, where you going? I call my guys, Say B Productions and Barbershots, and on them days off, I say, but we got to still do it, man. So people don't understand that I still work full time.
Yes.
Like, a lot of people think I'm just doing this. I need y'all to understand something. It's not that much money in doing this full time. So the railroad a good opportunity, and I get to balance it, so it just works, man. I don't get a lot of sleep though.
I'm sure. Yeah. What are those hours like? You work kind of overnight, right?
Nah, so we do, when I'm working, the job I'm working right now, man, we on call 6 days in a row for 24 hours.
Okay.
Then we get 3 days off.
Wow.
So on those 3 days, I don't do nothing but the platform. We all meet. We went to Liberty yesterday, Woodlawn, So I just kind of capitalized on the time off because the Senate made them give us time off. We ain't had none before that.
Oh, wow. So you just always be on call kind of thing?
Used to be, but now the government got involved. It was like, y'all can get them do some rest days.
Seriously. Because, when you're on call, you may not go in, right?
Not.
But there's always the thing in the back of your head where you wake up and you're like, I might need to go into work today.
Man, or if you just laying down at 10 o'clock and then the phone ring an hour later.
Yeah.
So, by them giving us the rest days, though, that definitely helped me on this side. So now I can plan stuff. For those 6 days, I'm doing just railroad. For the 3 days I'm off, I'm going to be promoting athletes, man.
Tell me more about what your responsibilities are, like as a locomotive engineer. What are you doing?
Oh, drive the train.
Okay. So are you stocking the coal in the fire?
Man, this dude say coal and fire.
Is that what it is?
Man, that's the steam engine been out of – I don't think they ain't got but one steam engine that run. And it's like a big deal when it come through.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's not a thing anymore. Yeah. I'm thinking of the Polar Express.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nah, they run no diesel fuel, man.
Okay.
Yeah,
wow.
They got captain seats. They got a bathroom up there. I bring my little plate warmer to heat some food up.
All right.
Yeah, man.
So we're more, technologically along as far as trains go.
Oh,
I think.
Well, they can drive themselves now. We just sit up there and press buttons.
So it's like Tesla.
Yeah, we can sit up there and press buttons.
See, is there a steering wheel or how does that work?
Well, where would you steer?
I don't know if you're going around a curve or something.
Why would you have to steer? Look, that's funny you said that, though. When I first hired out 17 years ago, I was a kid. And I was working with an engineer. He told me to go in there and tell the train master we needed power steering fluid. So I go there, I say, oh, man, we need power. Train master say, use your good head. Why would you do
It was a prank.
Nah, yeah. But it's no steering. It stays on the rail, man.
Okay. That may have been a dumb question.
Nah, it's good. It's good, though.
You got to bring me by the trains.
Look,
clearly, I don't know enough about trains.
Everybody says that. I mean, it used to be a time where they would let people come by and see the engines, but, everything, they so strict about everything.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh, man, what if you get on the engine and slip and fall? Now you get the sewers.
I'll sign a waiver.
Sign a waiver. That's what I said. A friend of mine in Mississippi just hit me up saying, man, I want to ride on a train, man.
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, you're going to have to call them people directly, man. Don't put me in there.
It sounds peaceful. What are you doing while the train's rolling? Just kind of sitting there, make sure everything's...
blowing for crossings.
Oh, right. Yeah. Maybe for fun a few times.
Well, they kind of...
You can't do that?
Yeah, they kind of
So it's not like when you're driving by a truck?
Oh, yeah, we can hit it.
Okay.
We hit it for them, drive by truck. Everybody give us one of these.
So, yeah, when you're passing by Alec Box and Southern's baseball stadiums, you got to hit it, right?
You got to hit it right there. Yeah.
I like it. Where, do you typically go? Last question about the trains. We'll get into football. Where's, the craziest place you've gone? Is it, Kansas City? Or?
Yeah, I've been to Kansas City a few times. Matter of fact, man, I've been to Kansas City about 5 or 6 times in the last 12 or so years. But Kansas City, Beaumont, Houston.
Huh.
It's
kind of the same routes.
Yeah, the best ones are the ones right here from Lafayette to New Orleans, because you don't have to go drive off. And, they force you to Beaumont anytime they don't have enough workers there, and Beaumont sucks.
What's that?
Beaumont, Texas.
Beaumont. Yeah, okay. I thought you said something else. Yeah,
Beaumont.
Okay. Yeah, I've driven through Beaumont.
But the farthest I've been is Kansas City.
Gotcha.
When I went to locomotive engineering school, that's where it was.
Nice.
Yeah, it was in Kansas City, so we went up there for, it was like an 8-month program.
Wow.
It wasn't bad. Being itself on half of this community college, so, man, we got our own rooms and stuff like that. So
nice.
Get hotel rooms that they pay for. So
just fascinated by that because I haven't really met anybody before that works in the locomotive industry,
I tell you, a lot of people these days, the younger guys, they don't want to do it. You know, it just takes a lot to work on the railroad, so.
Yeah, sounds like a lot of hours.
Yeah, boy. I tell you, one time I worked 22 hours.
Probably needed a few energy drinks to get through that.
Man, I went to sleep.
Yeah.
Because after we get over 12 hours, we can't move the train no more.
Okay. So, is that a rule?
Yeah. Huh. So just sit there. Sit there, wait on them to find us.
Hopefully not blocking any intersections. You're going to make me late to work.
Look. Unless it's an emergency, sometimes that does happen, though.
Yeah. All right, well, if you're on your way to work ever and there's a train and you're like,
don't blame me, man. I'm just doing what them people say do. I'm just doing what them people say do, man.
Think of JK. He's just trying to do his job. So, all right, that consumes a lot of your time. With some of the other free time you have, you spend a lot of it doing, your passion, which seems like is covering sports, promoting, profiling athletes. And,
yes, sir.
What's your favorite part about doing that?
Man, just being able to see the kids and, when I meet them in 7th or 8th grade. I always use Lamar Brown for this example, but meeting them in 7th or 8th grade and then watching them grow up and, be successful in the game that they love, man. It like at his national signing day, I was like, man, that's crazy. So just being able to see those guys grow up and do what they love to do. I'm actually gonna add some youth games to the youth games to the slate this season because, it's just fun watching those kids grow up and play for me, because I've been there. You know what I mean? So, just to see and be able to help them try to attempt to live their dreams is really important to me to do that.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, Yeah, good middle schools, good youth teams. I know you got the 7-on-7 you do. Yeah. So, Boot Boys.
Oh, you already know.
How'd that start?
So, just an idea I had like 2:30 in the morning.
That's when the best ideas arise.
I started sending text messages to people. So, basically, the whole thing with the Boot Boys, before we started it, I felt like there were kids that could benefit from playing 7-on-7, but they didn't make the team with the sponsorships. But they were still really good players. And I was doing basketball then, actually. I was covering basketball, and I would see, Kevin, man, we going to play 7-on-7. I tried out. I ain't make none of them. Like, huh? So the whole idea at the beginning was to give those kids a legitimate organization that travels, stays in hotels, gets you in front of people that can give you opportunities and offers. That was that whole mindset because at the end of the day, a kid could be a collegiate level player but not have no offers yet. So for me, the Boo Boys, that was easy for me to. I said, man, we're gonna go get, man. Let's get us about 20 of them and see what we could do. And man, like I tell you, I never thought it'd grow like it did.
Yeah, you had more than 20. You had like 4 or 5 different teams,
yeah,
right?
I think we had 68 all together last season, and it was a surreal moment watching Kingston Johnson and Jerry Biley. People always get a little frustrated with me when I say stuff, but that was the best 707 quarterback room in the state. Like these are Division I guys, multiple scholarships. I never thought I'd be able to get guys that were that good.
Yeah.
Like, I never thought that. So
well, part of it's relationships too. When you show up
man.
to the practices and you show up to the games, the kids, the parents see that you really care and they feel a little more trust towards allowing you to coach their kid up or get the guys to coach the kids up.
I definitely agree with that. That has a lot to do with it, being able to form those bonds with people. Like, Jerry Biley, a kid I've been watching play his whole life since. Mm-hmm. Now, the fun thing about Jerry Biley, they played, him and Caden Randall played on the same rec team, Bulldogs. Yeah,
that happens a lot.
Yeah,
I hear about it.
Can you imagine trying to stop that at 12 years old? Jerry Biley ran back and throw that thing in the air to Caden. Caden jump over everybody. So being able to see those guys like that and be able to form those relationships is very important to everything you do around here. Especially with sports in Louisiana, man, you gotta form the relationships.
Well, I like it because there was a need there. Not everybody was making the 7-on-7 teams, and if you don't make the 7-on-7 teams, your basically only other option is to play basketball, which some kids do, or run track, or play baseball, and some kids, obviously do some of that stuff. But some guys just want to do football all the time, or they want to devote everything to football and try to get D1 opportunities and stuff. So I think it's great to just give people one more avenue to do something if they want to do it.
Ain't no problem with parity, man. I always say, man, the more the merrier, man. In 7-on-7 in media, the more the merrier, man. Like, let's all show up and support and show love and help the kids out. That's really important to me.
Because you don't want to have one 7-on-7 team that has 50 guys as well. Because then half the guys aren't even getting reps or playing because only 7 can be on the field at once.
Exactly.
Right? So it's good. Yeah. You guys are all contributing to the same goal. There's a bunch of good teams. You got yours. There's F3. Randall Passing Academy's got a team. There's a bunch of other ones I'm not even thinking of at the moment. But, it's great. And there's so many talented athletes around here. So I love it. I
was surprised when you told me you was coming. I didn't think you was really going to come to the state championships at what's not Oshner? What is it?
Elite.
Yeah,
no, because I wanted to go to the stuff, but that point in time we got the baseball and we got the basketball and with things on the weekends and you guys traveling. Like, man, I would really love to be there, but we got to hold down the responsibilities here first.
One tournament, bro, that's plenty. Yeah. You showed the one tournament, bro, and that. All them kids were so happy to see, man, Coach, you got Johnny. I said, yeah, he's supposed to have been out here, but the LSU baseball team won't lose. I mean, shout out to the LSU baseball team, though, of course.
That's why I love working here, man, because if I'm in one place, there's other places I'd like to be at as well at the same time, and unfortunately it doesn't work that way. Like with the football season, right? I mean, you can go to 1, maybe 2 games a night, and you look at the schedule, and it's like, well, dang, because like Southern Lab Liberty, that's a great game this coming Friday, but Catholic and Destrehan's a good game, and you got Port Allen and Brewley,
Dutchtown, Madison Prep.
Dutchtown, Madison Prep. Like you're missing some good games no matter what.
Yeah, Plaquemine heading to Zachary
That's
Friday.
Right.
So
that's right.
But see, man, but you still got my little cousin Bunny working over here.
Yep. Yeah, Bunny. We got a group of 10 to 12 of us for Sports Line Friday night, and going on year 36. Steve Schneider started it, and
been 36 years.
36 years. That's 15 years longer than I've been. Not 15. I think I did have the math wrong. It's longer than I've been alive by a decade. So it's been here a long time. How old are you?
41.
41. So there you go.
I remember when it started. I just can't believe it's been 36 years. But, man, that's good, man. That's good, man.
It's my favorite part of the job. And you know all about it because you went to lab, and we cover lab very extensively. And I'm sure we'll see them a lot this year.
Yes, indeed. The Jerry Biley Show, man.
That's right.
That's the Jerry Biley Show. I said it on this video when I was doing my preseason top 10. So Lab will go as far as Jerry Biley could take him. Mm-hmm. Like he's one of the best players in the state, man.
Committed to Delaware State.
Coach Jack.
Who's the coach there? Former NFL player, Deshaun Jackson, right?
Yeah, Deshaun Jackson.
Coach Jack. Yeah. I'm liking these former NFL guys getting involved at the college level.
Especially in the HBCU space where those programs,
Vick, another one.
Yeah, those programs are so they don't have a lot of money.
Right.
Not well financed. So you get somebody D-Jack and Mike Vick
Yep.
they already rich, you know what I'm saying? So they could actually shine some light on HBCU football. So it's good stuff, man. Coach Jack cool, too. I keep telling him Jared Botley going to beat him in running. I told him 3 times. He think I'm playing. I said, Jared.
Like in a race?
Yeah, in the race. Yeah. I told Jed, don't let him get you in the 40 either. Tell him you want to do a 50 or a 60. Man, coach, he said it got to be a 40. Nah, he can't pick his distance now. He told him, man, let homie don't want to. He think he can still run.
Yeah. He can probably still move. I haven't seen Jerry like get out and run like that because he's always just spinning it, you know. Yeah. But I wouldn't put it past him. You know, and you got Dex, who's next up over there. He's your cousin,
yeah,
right?
little Dex, yeah. Dexter Recall, yep, little cousin, yep.
Always got talent over there. I know, I saw. I went to their Jamboree against Amy.
Oh, he threw it well?
Yeah, he got in there a little bit, and Jerry got in there. Amy's got a good defense, but you're kind of just working out the kinks, keeping it vanilla. So you know.
I told somebody, when a friend of mine from Amy called me and was laughing about the scope. I said, how many design runs you saw from Jerry Botley?
I don't think I saw any. Yeah, so. And some guys were out.
You have to know that that's going to happen in the real game.
Yeah. I mean, Amy played really well, so I don't want to take anything away from what Coach Powell's team did. Like, they got a good group over there. But I was talking to Coach Asbury before the game. Some guys didn't play for different reasons. So, I mean, I like going to the Jamborees. Good to see them. But you talk to the coaches, like, we're keeping it vanilla, and we're just kind of going out there and things like that. And so, you know, I wouldn't put a whole lot of stock into what you see that week. This week, though, you can.
This is week 1 right here.
You talked about Jerry, and you do this thing before every season. Your top 20 seniors?
Well, normally it was top 20, but I did top 10.
Top 10?
It's going to be top 10 from here on out.
Sure.
It's a lot of work.
That's a lot.
It's a lot of
work. But you could
work.
find probably 50 seniors to put into a top 50.
I think we start, me being Barber, we start with about 40 or 50 every year, and we have to – this year was really – tough because we had to cut it down to 10. Yeah. So it was some guys that I think are really, really good, but they just weren't in the top 10. Keon Robinson at Madison Prep is a really great football player, but he wasn't in the top 10. So it's just – but I tell everybody all the time, look, if you want to use it for bulletin board material, I take that. But, man, it's for entertainment, just trying to get everybody excited about the season, and that's exactly what it does. Yep. Like, people start commenting, you know, that's what – but – Some kids don't like to hear that. Some parents definitely don't want to hear that.
Well, you know, it gets tough when we do our Player of the Year at the end of the season, and we can only pick 9 finalists. And some years the 9 are very obvious, but some years they're not. You know, and it's like you see these guys during the season, and you have relationships with them, and it's like, I really want to put them in there, but
it's just not in there.
It's hard. You know?
It's hard, man. It's hard
because you don't want to hurt anybody's feelings or make anybody feel like, I'm not good enough. You know what I mean?
But people need to understand. This sports is not a participation award deal. Like, I'm sorry that you're not in that 9, but hey, you know, we know you can play. Yeah. You know, like that don't mean you can't play. You're just not in this 9.
Yeah. No, I mean, there's plenty of lists and awards. I mean, they got all district, they got all metro, they got all state. So there's plenty.
Then Gridiron doing their thing with their postseason awards.
Yep.
So yeah,
Red Stick
thing, doing it. Yeah. So you'll get some acknowledgement somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
And I mean, I feel like, you know, we try to do a good job of highlighting as many as possible.
Especially you, man. So, all of the practice stuff that you did, man, with the videos on Instagram, man, that was good stuff, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was real good stuff. I watched all of them,
I appreciate it.
I like that kind of stuff, man, because, you know, those are things that wasn't here 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Like, when I started 5 years ago, nobody was doing stuff like that, and I like that. Like, you know, Louisiana Next Gen, you know, Jordan?
Yeah.
You know, Allison with Black House.
Of course.
Like, man, they do a fantastic job of, like, all three of y'all of editing and some good stuff, man. I tell everybody in the preseason all the time, hey, y'all go follow John Eads, Black House, and Louisiana Next Gen, man. That's the 3 you got to follow on Instagram, man.
And yourself.
Yeah.
But they already know that.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. Well, we do our Sportsline Summer Camp, which is during the summer. We go around to as many high schools around here as possible. This year, I think we got just about to 50.
God.
Yeah. And some years, though, we would, in the old days, I hear about, we get up to about 70, you know? So I go out there and shoot the interviews and the practices. And, you know, we only devote maybe 3 minutes of TV time to that. Yeah. And there's so much stuff, like interview sound bites and video that doesn't get seen. And I like video editing, so I go back and put it to good use.
So you do all your own editing, huh? Mm-hmm. Yeah, me too. I started doing it too. Well, me being boy, we work together, but I started helping them with it, you know.
You got a good team over there.
Yeah. Shout out Chris Barber and Brandon Landry. Yeah, man. I don't know why I'd be without them, man. And the Boot Boy staff, you know. Yep. I don't know how they deal with me, bro. Because, you know, I'm like, ooh.
Good dudes. Coach Baker, Coach Holland. I'm going to leave some out. Who else you got on the staff over there?
Coach Thomas, he's actually the defensive coordinator at Northeast now.
Okay.
Yeah, he's over there, Coach Thomas, and matter of fact, coaching with Coach Baker. You know Coach Baker, the head coach. Yeah, so those are the three that we have.
Cool.
And they do a good job, man.
They do.
They deal with how crazy I am. So I told them they're a blessing. They'll be trying to hear that all the time, though.
Understandable. Yeah. No, I mean, you bring the juice. You got a personality, and it's better than just being
everybody got to be themselves.
Someone boring,
Yeah, everybody
exactly.
got to be themselves.
Exactly.
You know how many times I've had people tell me, man, you need to change the way you do this. You need to change the way you do that. I'm like, no, I want to do it this way. This way work.
If you like it, you like it. You don't, you don't. No disrespect either way. It's,
just scroll on by, man.
Yeah. It's free content.
Yes, indeed. So where you going Friday?
Friday, so U-High Woodlawn tomorrow, and then Friday I'm going to Destrehan Catholic.
Wait, Woodlawn and U-High tomorrow?
Yeah.
Where? Woodlawn?
U-High this time. It was at Woodlawn last year.
Show was while it rained.
Yeah, and it was. Were you there?
Yeah, I was there.
It was really muddy and stuff. It was a Saturday morning.
Yeah, Saturday morning. It was a drag, man.
I think that was after. Was that after the hurricane?
Yeah, the storm hit Thursday.
Yeah,
and they didn't want to move it back.
Yeah. And 3-0 game. Melanson, U-High's kicker, the only point. His jersey. Everybody's jerseys were dirty.
His is
except
clean.
for his, because he was the kicker. Yeah. So that should be a great game. I know Woodlawn, they got a chip on their shoulder anytime they play in these kind of games. Like they want to prove themselves. You know what I mean?
I tell you, and they very confident. That kid Trenton Bennett.
Yeah,
he can really play.
He's back. Yeah,
he can really play. Yeah, I was talking to him. I said, man, it's crazy. You know how the recruiting game works, because man, it's a 6'2" wide receiver that can jump out the stadium. He's like, yeah, man, just whatever you can do to help me, smart kid. Mm-hmm. So man, you gotta recruit Trent Bennett.
Yeah,
I'm a big time supporter of his. Then you got Amar Price over there, Caden Rounder. We already talked about him. So yeah, that's a talented group, man. And I tell you what, they ready to play.
They are. Yeah, they've been thinking about this game for a while.
They have. I didn't realize that.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know.
Because last year they feel like they should have won that game. I mean, they probably should have. They got it inside U-High's 10-yard line a couple different times. They just came up empty. They missed a couple field goals. They probably should have won that game.
Probably should have won that game.
Yeah, and that would have been a big win for them.
Yeah, so I tell you what, Amar Price said it in my interview. He looking forward to week 1. I was like, wait, what? He was like, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Man, he beat us 3 times in a row.
Yeah, I know they're ready for that one. Shridden's a baller. I went to that state championship 7-on-7 you mentioned. He was playing for Randall, passing catch. He had like 3 or 4 different catches. I was like, wow, what a catch.
Right over the top.
Yeah.
Like,
I think he got injured. He broke a bone or something. I'm trying to remember what it was. But he's back now.
Yeah, he's healthy.
So that's good. And they got Tyrone Morgan who's committed to Baylor.
Tyrone Morgan and my boy Sid Jones, the other defensive lineman. Yeah.
R.J. Fleming as well, who played at Catholic, went to IMG. Now he's back and playing at Woodlawn.
Yeah.
So they're loaded.
Look. So he playing.
Yeah.
R.J. playing, yeah. Boy,
as far as I know, yeah.
R.J. can play too.
I know.
Now imagine that.
It's a good D-line right there.
Yeah, boy. It'll be hard to run. That's the strength of the team, though, that defensive line, because you got 4 dudes that's going to play in college, man.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I tell you what, I'm intrigued, man, because, U-High, they got 2 Division I recruits at running back,
Oh, those guys are good.
Corbin Odell and Sage. Sage Iceman, they going to run that football.
I saw
Coach Andy going to run that football, man.
Yeah.
So
but they can pass it, too. I saw them play against Dunham at the Jamboree last week. They beat them 27-12. And they scored on the first play of the game. It was a play-action pass.
Who scored?
Lawson Dixon.
He's
committed to Southeastern, man. Yeah. And he had a broken collarbone. He missed pretty much all of last year. And first play, how about that?
Yes. Yeah. So, who playing quarterback?
Ethan McGlynn is his name. Yeah, dual threat guy.
Yeah.
Got some good legs. Yeah, they got a good team over there. Good defense.
And
obviously, you know what happened last year. So they're ready to go.
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
Yeah. But it's a factor, they're motivated by it because they probably could have made a run to the Dome. I mean, they're the 2 seed before that. Yeah. Right?
You got to think U-High enters every season with the expectation of winning the state championship. Mm-hmm. Southern Lab is like that, Catholic, Zachary, those schools enter the season. Hey man, we want to win state.
Yep.
We're not just trying to win district. So it's always exciting being able to go to Cub Complex and check out the Cubs, man, because they always got talent over there, man.
They do.
They don't never
every
miss.
Year.
Because what's the defensive back name? Play corner.
Emmanuel Moses.
No, that's safety. That's the little brother. Keelan. Boy, what's the guy's name? That's Keelan little brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think it's somebody else?
Yeah, it's another play.
Is it
he got scholarship offers too.
Gloston?
Gloucester.
Yeah, he's still there. For some reason, I
Yeah.
thought he was at UL. Maybe he's committed to UL.
He committed to UL.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. He a real good player too.
Yeah.
So.
Jaden Gloucester, I think is his name.
Yep, Jaden.
Yeah.
So that should be very interesting now.
Yep.
I think U-High, because the U-High kids saw the interview when they were.
Oh,
Yeah.
when you were at Woodlawn? Yeah.
Yeah, they saw it. So it's gonna be good. I can tell you what, they ready to play.
Yeah, both teams. So it should be a great Thursday little match. I love the Thursday
You going
games.
over there?
I'll be there. And then Friday I'll be at Catholic and Destrehan. So we'll see Catholic in action, Jaden Miles, Baylor Graves, Blaine Bradford, obviously, on the defensive side. But then on the other side, Jabari Mack, he's a freaking stud.
Jay Sizzle.
Yeah. He's good. I think he's going to be really good in college. I love the way he plays.
LSU Tiger, huh?
That's right. He's their top wide receiver commit now, I think, because Tristan Keys decommitted and flipped to Tennessee. So.
I wouldn't even worry about it, though. I'm a firm believer that LSU should never have to leave Louisiana for skill guys.
No.
They should be all Louisiana guys. And I know that's kind of far-fetched for them because they do want to recruit those guys.
Yeah, I mean,
those Ohio
DeCorian
State
Moore
guys.
from Duncanville, I mean, he's the top receiver prospect in the country.
Yeah.
And Tristan Keys, same deal.
Yeah.
So you may as well try.
But I would try. Shoot your shot.
Yeah. And they had him committed.
Yeah.
But, money talks, I guess, right?
You already know.
Yeah, or whatever.
But Jabari Mack is a real good player, man.
Yeah. He's really excited.
That should be that game, man.
Here. Yep, it was at Destrehan last year. It was crazy. It was
a memorial.
raining. And I think Jaden Miles scored the game-winning touchdown or 2-point conversion. I can't remember which one it was. And he's a future D1 guy as well. So it should be another great game over here.
Yeah.
And I don't get to go to a lot of Catholic games because we had a guy that worked for us for years, James DeGraw, and every week he would video the Catholic games for us.
And just shoot it to you.
Right.
Yeah.
But he retired.
Okay.
So now someone else gets to go. So I'm like, I want to go.
Oh,
Let's
yeah,
go.
man. They be hyping the stands too. The band in the student section, they be hyping.
Although I will say it'd be cool if Catholic High got to play their home games on their campus. That would be a nightmare parking scenario because the baseball games they get packed up parking.
So I was talking to the sports information director about it.
Ben.
Yeah, Ben. Real cool, real cool cat. And he was saying how the headmaster want to play that game there, but the neighborhood keep saying no. The neighborhood that they next to. I'm like,
I believe it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I'm
a
sure
little bit of a pretentious
think
bunch
of the
over there.
bands. I mean, they got to put some visitor bleachers up as well. Probably.
I still think it's crazy that one of the best football programs in Louisiana don't play on their own campus. That's crazy to me, but it is.
I think it could be in the works potentially.
Oh, that's
down
what I
the
think
road.
so too.
I think
so too. Because the headmaster, he wants to do that. Like he want to play at his school. So I was like, well, man, make it happen, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy showing. It's always crazy to me going and watch Catholic High play Memorial. It's like when
it's cool. It's historic, but
it's old.
Yeah.
Talk about history.
I mean, it is. There's been a lot of great players that have played in there.
Including the rec ball leagues.
Yep.
So there's been a lot of touchdowns scored in there by legends, but okay, they got to at least put some turf down, John.
Right.
But it is what it is. I ain't about to get into that with him.
That's okay.
He said that laughing. What you think about Dutchtown Madison Prep?
Yeah, that's a good game too. I think Madison Prep, all they needed was a quarterback, and I ran into Coach Ross Akpan. Is that how you say his last name?
Coach Ross.
At the Jamboree last week, and he was like, "Yeah, we got our quarterback." So I think Dylan Reed is his name.
Yeah.
I can't remember if he was a transfer or a guy that is kind of worked up the ranks as a youngster. But he looked good in the Jamboree, they say, and that means Landon Johnson, who is a D1 guy. He's got offers from Vanderbilt,
Mississippi
and a bunch
State,
of schools, Mississippi State. Can now play receiver, and so that's kind of that allows them to be their best team.
Did you see the one he caught last week?
Yeah. He's had a couple insane. I mean, I went to a 7-on-7. He snagged one way up here like this.
Yeah.
I'll have to put the video of that in the podcast here. So he's a heck of an athlete.
Yes,
they went to the semis last year. Veteran team, good offensive line. They bring back
the Twins.
Pretty much all their offensive line.
Twins.
Carnell and Darnell, right?
Yeah, man, the Twins, man.
But Dutchtown, Guy Mistretta, they got a solid team every year. And they got talent over there, no doubt.
Yeah.
I think they got bounced in the first round last year, or technically the second round.
Yeah, but that was a weird game.
It was.
Yeah, that was.
And their starting quarterback, Dylan Champagne, who I ran into recently, actually, I think he tore his ACL, non-contact, that week at practice.
Oh, well, yeah.
And he had started the whole year. So then they lost to Walker, and then Walker
came back and beat him, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you who playing quarterback now at Dutchtown?
I think his name is Clay Walker Vice. I think is his name. Something
yeah,
like that.
I don't get to Dutchtown a whole lot.
Yeah.
It's I just don't get to. Matter of fact, this was the game we probably should have went to. It was the game against Madison Prep. I think it's gonna be a good game, man.
It will. Madison Prep's got a tough non-district, but
we know they do that on purpose, though.
Yeah, to kind of see what they got and learn and stuff. Because they ran into Shaw last year and they lost to them by a touchdown.
I feel like they should have won that game too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I feel like they should have won.
Wouldn't
Madison Prep always loaded with talent.
Oh
man. Yeah. Shout out to my brother over there. Aaron Sutton.
Oh, yeah, Coach Sutton.
Yeah, Coach Aaron Sutton and Coach Landry Williams. Yep, those guys I've been knowing them my whole life. So, yeah.
It's good people over there.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so 2 things I wanted to cover before we wrap up. Run me through what your list of top 10 seniors was, if you don't mind. And by the way, you could see the previews and stuff on his Instagram, social media. It's just JK Lee Sportz. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Your handle.
Yeah. Let me see. Hold up. Let me see.
Got to refer back and
yeah.
make sure
I got to look.
Right in the right order.
Yeah. Let me see.
Yeah, but JK and Brandon and Chris Barber, Brandon Landry, they do stuff every single week. They're taking photos, videos at all the games and posting them. So give them all a follow.
Let me see what I had, man. Hold up.
Barber Shots is Chris Barber's Instagram tag. What's is it? Say B Productions. That's what it is. Yep, Say B Productions. I like that.
I'm trying to see. Let me go see. Hold on. I'm just gonna go to my page, bro. I'm telling you, I can't remember.
Well, since you've been doing the seniors thing, you've also kind of continued doing the spotlights, right, on other guys too. So it's a lot of stuff on the page.
Just trying to show love, man.
Yeah.
I don't want nobody out there thinking that I don't think that they could play or I don't like them, because you'd be surprised how often that happens.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, number 10 was Lil Joe Plaquemine.
Yep. So Roderick Bingham, safety at Plaquemine, committed to UL. He's committed to UL, right?
Yeah. Raging Cajun. Number 9, Jarvis Washington.
Okay, Jarvis Washington. Dunham's top
receiver. He had a hell of a jamboree.
He did. He had some good catches in there. He had a touchdown towards the end. He's committed to South Alabama. D1 guy. Elijah Havens, obviously, is quarterback over there.
Christian Brooks was number 8.
Yep. Christian
Zachary.
Brooks. Yep. UL commit over at Zachary.
Yep. ULL.
Tall fella.
Yeah. Yes, a basketball player.
Yep.
Number 7, Jared Botley.
Yep. Talked about him.
Yeah.
Delaware State quarterback commit.
Yep. Number 6, Javen Holmes, Madison Prep.
Yeah. We had him in here recently. Yep.
That dude, that's so athletic, man. Mm-hmm. Then they say they moved him to wide receiver too.
Well, yeah, he wants to play a little bit on the outside. Yeah. So he's a big dude, man. 80+ tackles. He get 4 picks last year. Committed to Houston.
And they said they moved him down in the box a little bit this year.
He's built. He's put on some good weight, so he can run support. He could do everything. I think he's going to be a stud.
Oh, yeah.
He reminds me of A.J. Halsey, who's at LSU now.
Yes.
But was at Houston.
Yes. Yeah, but because he committed to Houston.
Yeah.
A.J. Halsey, that boy 6'5" for real in real life?
I think so.
Golly.
Yeah.
He looked good Saturday. Tyrone Morgan was number 5.
Tyrone, we talked about him. Woodlawn DN committed to Baylor.
Blaze Thomasy.
Yeah. We just chatted with him on last week, on Thursday.
People don't realize how athletic Blaze is.
Yeah.
He's a basketball player.
Well, he told me that he was really tall and like 150-something pounds maybe when he got to Catholic. And now he's, I can't remember exactly what he said his weight is, but he is.
290?
So he was slender and he kind of built out.
Yeah.
So maybe was more of a tight end. But now he's a left tackle and he's going to go play at Stanford. So good for him. Really smart.
Yep. Bryson Martinez, number 3.
Yep.
East Ascension.
LSU commit. He's playing tight end this year.
For real?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Isn't that crazy? He's out running routes and blocking and stuff. And he's going to play tackle in college, but.
He fast, though.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I didn't know that. See, that's good information.
Big dude.
Oh, man.
Might catch a touchdown or 2 this year.
Yes, indeed. And a heavy package with Jason Blackburn over there.
Yep.
Yeah. Number 2, Blaine Bradford.
Yep. Ohio State commit, 5-star.
Ohio State for right now.
Right.
We all still trying to sway him now.
Yeah. Well, LSU brought in Tony Petito, I think his name is.
Yeah.
And
that's who recruited him to Ohio State.
That's exactly right. Now he's a kind of what's his exact role? He's a support staff.
Recruiting coordinator.
These days, they got like 6 or 7 different titles, these guys, because rev share and all that. But, he's a really important guy on the staff who's going to try to keep playing here and coming to LSU. So.
Yeah. Well, you know who number 1 is.
Lamar.
Yeah. The number 1 ranked player in the country.
That's right. Lamar Brown.
So, man, I'm telling you, man, I got a lot of engagement, man. People were excited about it, and that's what it's for, man. I ain't trying to be rivals and own 3 and do all of that. That's just something to get people excited about the season. That's why I do it every year. So yeah, man, you got to come guest on that next year, man.
Sounds good to me. Just let me know the time and place. I like doing it because, well, I don't do that. I should do that. It sounds like fun. But I like to cover the guys that don't get enough attention.
Yeah, sleepers.
You know, that aren't big enough for 247 and on 3, though they should be.
Me too.
You know?
I'm always looking for a sleeper. I think that's very important. That's like I said, that's how I got started.
Yeah.
Like just talking about the kids that nobody knew and just giving them exposure. You know, so I agree with you on that. Cause you showed to some of these football games, me and you be standing on site. Who is that? I don't know. We got to go figure
it out. Yeah. And then before you know it, everybody knows who they are.
Yeah.
You know?
All it takes is one post, bro.
Seriously.
That's all it takes. Cause what about the kid at North Iberville, Braylon?
Oh, Melanson, Brajan Melanson? Yeah.
Brajan. Yeah, Brajan.
I think he's a junior this year. But, yeah, he should be getting more looks.
But
even Javen and Tyrone, they both had no offers last year, going even during the season. And now Tyrone's committed to Baylor, and Javen's committed to Houston. Like, it's crazy how much can change in a year.
And some people don't understand how important it is that we do that kind of stuff for the exposure. You know, me and MT recruit the boot. We talk about it all the time. You know, because he knows a lot of people. So I add him in all of my Twitter stuff because he knows so many. You know, he know a lot of those beat writers and the on-3 guys, the rival guys. He knows college coaches. So people don't realize how important it is what we do. Just being able to put that content out and how much they help. You know, I had a conversation with a parent the other day. Oh, we ain't worried about no exposure. We just trying to get stronger. I said, it don't matter if he can lift a house if ain't nobody seen it.
Right. And it's hard to get to all these places down here because some of these schools are super remote, you know, and out the way. And people might just focus on the big ones. But
I need to go to North Iberville, man.
Yeah, great program.
Go over there, man.
They've really they've come onto the scene quickly and established themselves.
I still remember having a conversation with one of their boosters kind of deal. I don't want to say booster, but one of their supporters when they were first voting on getting the football team back. Man, we're going to bring the team back to North Iberville. I said, man, I ain't bringing that team back. Watch. We're going to bring it. And sure enough, they brought that team back. Yeah. I'm happy for them, too. That community needed that, man. Let them kids play football, man. What's wrong?
Good team. Yeah. Good athletes over there.
Yeah, man. Jordell Bates, man.
Yep. Favorite, yeah. Forget it's Jeremy Favorite.
Yeah.
Yep. Coach Gast over there, Joshua Gast.
He's
awesome.
I met Josh Gast when he was the offensive coordinator at Liberty with Dre Trustclass.
Okay.
Yeah, so I've been knowing him a little while. Me and him to still talk, actually. And I said, man, I want y'all to be successful, man, so I'm going to have to get over there. It's just so hard.
They hosted a playoff game last year. They got a new stadium now, new turf.
Brand new.
And they got a good team. It's a lot of the same guys.
So you do go that far. You go all the way to Lafayette?
The farthest I've gone is probably towards New Orleans. I went to a Central De La Salle game last year. That was the first game of the season. So sometimes I'll try and go if I can and see one of our local teams play. That was on a Thursday, though. So in the playoffs last year, I went up to Neville to watch Central beat Neville.
Oh, you went?
Yeah. So if there's opportunities to go.
How long that drive is?
4 hours. I got back at 3 a.m., 4 a.m. I had to work the next day, but I do it again and again. Like, they went up and won.
I tell you what, I need to tell you. Before we go, before we close it up here, I want to tell you, like, when I see you out being active, that kind of give me a shot in the arm. Man, let me go out here, man. Eads out here
it's all fun.
On the grind. Yeah, I gotta get on my grind, man. Look at Eads out there on the grind. So I definitely, just like with Jordan, with Louisiana Next Gen, and just like with Allie, when I see y'all out doing stuff, I say, oh, man, let me get up. Because sometimes I be real tired from work. Let me get up, man. Everybody else in the world.
Oh, it's just fun, you know. Yeah. Like the game days are sick. The bands.
You start eating tailgate food yet?
Well, I'm getting there. Yeah, a little bit. You know.
East
Catholic at Point Capee.
East Ascension.
East Ascension, they got good food. All right, maybe before the Santa Maw game, we'll have to.
That's where you got to go.
Yeah.
That's
where
you
I went last year.
Yeah, me too. I've been the last 2 years. That's the best rivalry in the state. I don't care what nobody say. East Ascension and Santa Maw look like that LSU and Southern football game. That's what it looked like to me. All the crowd is out there.
Yeah.
I can't miss it.
It's crazy. And then Santa Maw wears the orange. And
you can see me.
They throw the flag before the game because it's technically a
dark color.
Or something.
It's a dark color.
Yeah. That was a great game last year.
It's a dark color.
Yeah, that might be the place to be that week. So.
But yeah, man, appreciate you having me on.
No doubt.
You think we got some good content or what, bro?
100%. Let's wrap up with this. Thanks for your time. Thanks to Wade as well. We went over your top 10. I guess I kind of just want to run through who you think some of the state title contenders are this year.
Oh, well, they're always the same in Louisiana. I mean, you guess Zachary and Central will be there at the end in D1 non-select. You would have to guess that Ruston still has some out. Or did they have
I think they had a really good performance in their Jamboree.
Yeah, so. Yes, and D1 select, well, I mean, Carr.
Yeah, it's probably going to be Carr and Catholic.
Yeah, Carr and Catholic.
I mean, that was kind of the championship game last year.
And look, and the crazy thing about it, it took them Carr forever to get over that hump, the Catholic high hump, so they finally got over it last year. But D1 select, that's what I'm thinking. I like John Curtis. I think they'll be there toward the end. I'm always confident in what old Coach JT could do. So
they're always in there. They're always in the quarters or they'll be there. Around.
I'm anxious to see if Ash gonna still, without the running back, see what they're gonna have next year. But
they'll probably find their way into the quarterfinals. I think maybe go.
They got a good quarterback.
Yeah, I mean JT Lindsey's tough to replace there, but Sellers, Carson
Sellers, he can play.
Let me run through these districts, I guess. District 6, 3A, Madison Prep, Parkview, U-High. Probably going to be Prep and U-High again.
Oh, yeah. Like
last year. But Coach Ducote, Parkview Baptist, they'll be good.
So what they doing on offense now?
At Parkview?
Yeah. I hadn't seen them yet since Coach Steph left.
It looked like pro style. They got Logan Sorrell playing quarterback. He's a Kentucky baseball commit. They like to run the ball, and so they're establishing a good culture over there.
A couple of years ago, they jumped up and beat Madison Prep at home. So
Parkview did?
Yeah.
So they had Abram Johnston. Who's now the starter at Northwestern State.
Oh, he's starting now?
Yeah. He just led them to their first win.
That's good, man. That's good. Abram, good people, man.
He is.
Yeah, okay.
When you watch him play, you just knew, someone's got to recruit this kid, right?
Yeah, he looked like a college quarterback in high school,
Yes. District 8, 4A, that's the one with Assumption and Lutcher. I'm sure Lutcher will be strong again. E.D. White made a deep playoff run last year. So we'll see if St. Charles is in District 9, 4A. They're going to play Dunham this year.
Wait, St. Charles 9, 4A?
Yeah, they moved up from 3A to 4A last year. So this is their second year at 4A. They might need to move back down.
That's going to be a cut. That's going to be a tough day. Hard to be E.D. White at E.D. White now.
Yeah.
Because they're going to run that football, and they're going to take their time.
They
got a double wing or something?
Yeah, something like that. District 6, 4A. This one, you got Plaquemine. You got St. Michael, Newfield over there, Westfell. I like what Terry Miner's doing over at Westfell.
Yeah, kind of shaking them back. I still got Plaquemine, though.
Over Struma?
Yeah, I got Plaquemine.
What about Bruley?
Plaquemine.
Bruley looks good, though, I will say. Yeah.
Plaquemine.
Well, Plaquemine made it to the semis last year. I'm sure they'll be strong again.
Shout out Coach Sonny Holland, Coach Donald Williams. But yeah, I got Plaquemine.
Let's see. Going through here, none of these are necessarily Baton Rouge area. District 4, 5A. So we got Catholic, Scotlandville, Woodlawn, Zachary, Liberty. I think Liberty's going to surprise some people. You went to their practice the other day. I like Coach Zachary.
I like Coach Zachary. Yeah. Real intense.
I'm glad he's here. Central, obviously, too. How could I forget Central? They won the freaking state championship.
Hey, that's the toughest district in the state. But everybody always tell me I'm tripping. That's the toughest district in the state.
I think so. A lot of parity there. Yeah. I think Liberty might shock some people this year.
I think Central going to be real good.
Oh, yeah. They dominated. Actually, no, they did. It was 40-7. Yeah, they dominated EA in their Jamboree. I think it was 40-7, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Oh, golly.
Yeah. So, District 5. Sorry, go ahead.
Both quarterbacks played?
I wasn't there, but it looked like it. I know Ja'Cory Platt started, and then they got a guy in from Alexandria.
Yeah, he played. Yeah, okay, cool.
District 5, 5A, Denham Springs, Dutch. This is a good district here, too. Denham Springs, Dutchtown, EA, Live Oak, Santima, Walker, Prairieville's in there as well. I mean, there's a lot of parity in that district as well.
Yeah, that's going to be
every
a tough
year.
one, too.
I don't think someone's won this district outright in a little while. I think
it's always a split. It's always a share. Even when Woodlawn was in that district, they shared it.
Woodlawn was in there?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Okay.
Man, Catholic and Woodlawn used to be in the district of East Ascension and all that, and then a few years back,
No, I didn't know that.
They went back to the old Baton Rouge 5A district. That's how it was when I was growing up, but some kind of way Woodlawn Catholic ended up in the suburbs. But now they didn't put everybody back together.
Well, you got to split those up. I mean, there's too many good teams in there, right? So
them games be like college games.
Be like war of attrition.
Yeah.
Let's see. Looking through here, any other Baton Rouge? Here we go. District 8, 2A. Dunham, Eastvale, Episcopal, Slaughter, Northeast, Capital, Baker.
Now I'm interested to see what Slaughter gonna do since they moved up to 2A.
Second year in 2A. They did well last year.
Yeah.
They won a handful of games, won a couple of district games. It'll probably be between them East fell and Dunham. I'm gonna try to go see Episcopal pretty soon.
East fell. What's the wide receiver defensive back number
Ryan
2?
Moore. Yeah, he had a pick 6 in the Jamboree.
Yeah, that's an impressive athlete there.
They got good players.
Yeah.
Looking through here, there's a lot of sheets of paper here.
Hey man,
Any other BR ones? Downstairs.
Saying what website?
Oh, I just looked up Baton Rouge football districts. Printed them out.
I need to print that out myself.
District 8-1A, Ascension Catholic, Ascension Christian, White Castle, North Iberville, East Iberville, St. John. Probably between Ascension Catholic and St. John, or North Iberville there. But St. John's good. St. John of Plaquemine. I saw them play Catholic at Point Capee.
They got some more numbers out there?
They look real good, yeah.
Okay, because I know they were struggling with numbers for a little while.
They got numbers. They got a good defense.
Good.
I think they're going to surprise
I think North Iberville going to win that district. I think
it'll be between those 3 teams. I wouldn't be surprised.
I don't know what Ascension Catholic has, man. I talked to their play-by-play guy the other day.
Troy?
Well, I know Troy, but
somebody else?
Yeah, Todd Landry.
Oh, okay.
And he was telling me, he said, man, I'm going to go check him out. I'm going to let you know. But I'm going to call Troy today so he can give me a breakdown.
Well, let me know, because I didn't get to go out there. Just didn't work out timing-wise. Yeah. I know Troy Chad Elsie's at Kentucky State. Yeah. He had like an 80-something yard touchdown in his first game in Detroit.
Poppy.
My side of town.
Hey, look, hold up. Before you go now, I don't like to say stuff that happened behind closed doors. But you know Felton called me trying to find him at the end of the season.
Chad?
No. Matter of fact, it's the other way around. Troy called me saying that Poppy, all his offers had disappeared. I called Felton. They Felton, you already say the only running back you was going to take in the state was Poppy.
Yeah.
Won't you take him? He was like, what? Well, yeah, give me his number. So
should have been had that. He's going to be a stud. I wouldn't be surprised if he found his way up to FBS. If he transferred up.
I think that's the
He's
plan.
He's got a D1 frame.
Yeah, I think that's the plan for him. I could see that happening because he's D1 size. He got speed and everything. Yeah.
But Felton Huggins, obviously well connected down here. At Kentucky State, I mean that's a good spot too. And there's a lot of kids from Louisiana going up there.
There's a whole bunch of
pipeline.
Yep.
The district you care most about: 9-1A, Central Private, Kentwood, Southern Lab, and Thrive.
Oh yeah. So Lab at Kentwood have been like that for 30 years, 40 years.
I will say Central Private, I saw them a little bit this summer. They look pretty strong. Senior heavy team.
Yeah.
I saw Kentwood the other day. They made a deep run last year. I think they beat Lab, right, in the quarters.
Yeah, Lab beat them, and then a month later, Lab beat them for the district championship. A month later.
It was a close game, though, I think, out at the water tower there.
What you know about the tower, man?
I've been out there. Their guy.
They cook good, too.
Yeah, I didn't get to try. I went out there for an early 7, 8 a.m. practice because their running back got player of the week last year.
Yeah.
I think after they beat Ascension Episcopal out in Lafayette. Or something like that. And, I went out there and saw them. I like going to these schools,
it's fun.
Because it's hard to get out there during the season.
It is.
Is that the last one? I think that was the last one. Just making sure. False River, that's a school that used to have a team, right? They won a state title like 20 years ago or something.
False River.
Or Family Christian. Maybe.
Family Christian don't play football. They ain't playing no football.
They used to, though. Family Community. I don't know. There was a school around here that won a state championship. There's a guy I know that played there like 20 years ago. And they haven't had a team in a long time since then. Kind of like Redemptorist.
I know Family Christian ain't never had no football team.
I forget what the name of the school
I remember when Jimmy Swagger opened that school, it was just basketball and baseball and softball.
Yeah.
He never had a used to play them all the time.
There is I forget which one it is.
You got to remember that kind of stuff, John.
I wasn't even here.
I don't know if you was alive, bro. How old are you, John?
I was alive. 24.
24.
Yeah.
Man. Living the dream, huh?
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. Well, I'm glad you let me come on here and talk a little ball, man.
Thanks for coming in, JK. Appreciate it. So give him a follow, and you'll see him this year if you're at high school football games, which you should be because they're super fun, Thursdays and Fridays. And if you want to keep up, JK Lee Sportz on all social media platforms. And we appreciate you all tuning in. Be with you all football season, and be sure to tune in to Sportsline Friday night every Friday on WAFB from 10:10 to 10:35/11 o'clock if you stay with us online and stuff. So, thank you, JK. Thank you to Wade, and I appreciate you all watching. Have a great day.